There's this really prevalent idea in recording that if you want a big fat rock drum sound, we need a big fat pair of sticks, like a pair of 2 Bs like these, or 5 Bs. Now, I feel like these are like tree trunks. I normally play with really thin sticks made out of oak or hornbeam, thin, long sticks, and I feel like I get a really powerful sound that way. With the thinner the stick, the better. But most people think the fatter the stick, the better. So is this a myth? Are we going to bust this myth today, or are we going to reinforce the original premise that fatter sticks gives you a fatter, bigger drum sound? Well, I've got 2 Bs, 5 Bs, 7 As, I've got the American Jazz, the AJS, and I've got the Reumer 12H, really thin, interesting German-made sticks. We're going to put all of these sticks to the test, and we're just going to directly A/B them, and you can let me know in the comments down below what sticks sound the best to you. And if they sound the same, let me know that down below. If you can't hear the difference, let me know that down below. If you think the fatter sticks have a bigger, fatter drum sound, or maybe it's counterintuitive. Maybe the bigger, fatter sticks, this is actually my intuition, that the bigger, fatter sticks get in the way, and I can't do my molar stroke as effectively because they're weird and bulky, and so maybe it won't sound as good. Maybe the thinner sticks, the thinnest sticks are going to sound the best. What are we recording it with? Well, of course, I'm going to be recording it with my audio interface that you've seen before, the Focusrite Claret Plus 8 Pre, but I'm expanding that today, and most of the inputs are going into this here, which is the Audion ASP 880. So the Audion ASP 880 is a really cool expander. It's not a standalone audio interface. This one, particular one, is the expander, so I'm going over optical. So that's pretty much the setup. I'm going to record that into my MacBook Pro, and we can have listened. But wait a minute, this video is about big fat drum sounds, and that didn't sound weighty at all. Well, that was because it's completely unmixed. I need to mix it to make it sound a bit bigger and fatter. And I've gone ahead and used my curvature compressor plugin on every channel, and I've also put it on the bus, and now it's sounding a lot fatter. And we can go ahead and A/B that right now. So that's a really massive, big, fat, compressed drum sound that we can use, and let's compare with that setting. So we just finished editing the sequence together and listened back for the first time, and wow, the differences are way bigger than I originally thought. Now I'm looking at this video footage and I'm seeing that my hand is moving slightly less with the big sticks than with the really thin light sticks, and I thought, well, maybe I was just psychologically biased with the fatter sticks because they feel sluggish and slow and awkward and chunky and just bulky, and so maybe I was psychologically biased despite my best efforts to try and keep consistent playing the groove the same with all of the sticks. But I think that's just part of it, because the sticks are chunkier and heavier and slower. They feel slower in the hand, and you can even hear in this clip, I didn't notice it at the time, but I'm literally late on the snare. Like, I'm playing behind the beat kind of on the snare because the sticks are just slow and bulky. And so I think my hand is moving less because the sticks are heavier, and so I don't get as much whip out of the stick. as I do on the really light sticks, especially the AJ5, which is the thinnest and lightest, I'm imagining. It's definitely the thinnest, and it's got like this amazing whipping motion that I'm really feeling when I'm playing. It's like a molar stroke paradise stick, and so I can get an amazing big crack on the snare, and that's what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting the differences in sound to be so pronounced, and it just sounds flat and lackluster and just kind of lame on the thicker sticks. And especially on the thinner sticks like the AJ5, and especially the Japanese oak, there's a massive crack on the Japanese oak. I think it comes from the fact that it's a harder material. And also, I really did like the horn wood, which is actually beech ply. I don't know how you make a plywood stick, but they did it. And the 8D, I really like that stick as well. All of the thinner sticks are great, but I think the standout ones for me, listening back and just my memories of playing in that session, the Japanese oak stick and especially the AJ5 just stand out for me as like amazing sticks, and you can really hear that translate into the recording, and I wasn't expecting it to be that much. I thought it would be a feel thing, like when you're playing the drums, like it feels a certain way, but it actually did translate to the sound, whether that was psychologically biased, but I was genuinely trying to play with a consistent technique across all of these. Let's have another listen here to this sequence where we're going to be flicking between the lighter and heavier sticks back and forth a bit quicker, and the differences are so obvious here. Let me know down in the comments if you can hear that difference or if you can't hear the difference, because to me the differences are night and day with the heavier sticks and the lighter sticks, and I didn't expect the differences to be quite so dramatic.